bit. Um, Adding something a little bit different, fresh salmon. We got raw beef. This is kind of a quick fix, but we have 70% ground beef. Normally we use 80 or 90%, but today this is what they have at the market. Hey, for those that are watching, thank you. Um, so we have these two bulldog puppies. I'll show you them in just a second. Real quick, for those that are watching, tell me where you're watching from. You guys don't peel the skin off the potato?
I thought that was you.
How much carrots you put inside?
They get one stick each.
One stick each for dinner? Both of them?
Mm-hmm. They like the crunchy.
All right. So we're putting in carrots. We also have chicken gizzards that we give them. These are uh, raw chicken gizzards. Raw. We do give them raw chicken drumsticks once in a while. You sure that's not too big for them?
No. Okay.
We give them about a pound of beef each, roughly, depending on what we have. And this is every day we get this. Sure, you rinse that out. I don't know how long. And then we're gonna put in some fresh cilantro. Or it's actually Chinese parsley, but I think they call it cilantro elsewhere. You know how to do that? You roll it up. Cut the stems off. Don't give them the stems. How you do this is you bunch it up. Just chop it. You bunch it all up, and you roll it into a ball. Roll it up into a ball, and then you chop it finely. And then we're gonna put in some pumpkin. Hey, Peter, how you doing, brother? Thank you for the award. So we ran out of what? We ran out of yogurt. We did give them yogurt, but we're gonna give them some pumpkin. We got this from Whole Foods. This is organic pumpkin, and we try to stay away from the other types of processed pumpkin. Sometimes it has added sugars in it. They both get one spoon each, give or take. I'll explain in just a second what they're actually eating. But this is our dogs. Yeah, this is for our dogs. They eat better than us, actually, on a daily basis. Thank you for subscribing, Michael Clinton. Celery. Mix it at the end. You still got apples to cut. So we got. I'm gonna go over the ingredients in just a second. Well, I'll just kind of briefly go over it. We don't give our dogs dill. This is for my breakfast. So our dogs eat twice a day, once in the morning and once at night, or afternoon, late afternoon. get half of an apple each. And what else? I think that's it. I'm gonna go over and we're gonna go feed our dogs.
Grapeseed.
It's very important when you give apples to your dogs. If you do not give them the seeds and do not give them the core. You're not supposed to give them the skin either. But no. Oh, no. Pull this phone. You guys can't give them the core. Take the core like this. Okay. Do the other side. Okay. I don't know what you guys. Don't give them the middle. Okay. For those, you should skin the. Should take the skin off. For those that are wanting what we feed our dogs or why we do this, well, we haven't given them. We haven't these our dogs have never had dog food before ever. They never had kibble. This apple's still good. I don't know why you wasting it. You see that core right there? You see that right there? I'm talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and the seeds are toxic, so don't give it to them. I think it has something a chemical precursor to like arsenic, I believe. I might be wrong.
It's cyanide.
Or cyanide, yeah. Try to stay away from the inside of the apple too. The reason why we try to stay away from the skin is because sometimes there's residual pesticides on there. Sometimes. Get all this out of the way. See that right there? I don't know what that mystery stuff is. I really don't know. I'd rather not give it to my dogs. If you can, try to skin the apple. Get the skin off if possible. So, I'll show you guys. When you cut, don't cut so far away. Keep your hand right up on it. Okay? Slap it. Okay? You're going over here. That's dangerous because things slip and go like that and cut your finger. So, your finger is the closer your fingers are to the blade, the safer it is. Did I miss any comments?
No.
Okay, good. Try to split it. One of the dogs eats more than the other, right? Still?
Yeah.
Or are they about the same?
No, one eats more than the other.
Who?
Lily eats more than Mahina.
What she gotta put in there? Bring the containers here. So I'm gonna go over this in just a second. We're not gonna do this today, but we're boiling taro, and we'll make up for their breakfast tomorrow. So we have folic acid, just a capsule
Yeah, yes.
or tablet. The tablet, that's a capsule. So we give them grapeseed extract, and we try to split it up. It's not really a science, but so we got it from Vitamin Shop. We try not to give too much peas. We have bulldogs, so our bulldogs are sensitive to peas, so we try not to give them. How do you break it up?
The spoon.
Just do it right here. It's right in the middle. And then you can just break it up with your finger. So that's one. Yeah. So we have raw beef. We have chicken gizzards. This bag is leaking. Oh, okay. We have raw gizzards. Normally we get them chicken bones, raw chicken bones. You can get them raw bones, but I'm not a vet, so I'm not going to endorse it, obviously. But because your dog can choke. Don't you didn't put this in, did you?
No, I just put it.
We normally would put this in, but because it's $15 for, and we're kind of low, I want to try something a little bit more whole approach. So we got raw salmon with the skin on, and so hopefully that'll help with. So this is good for their coat, and the reason why we do this is because bulldogs are very allergy prone. So the less processed food we give them, the better. And learning what sometimes they are allergic to certain types of processed foods. So, like I said, we haven't given our dogs processed dog food ever at all since birth. I mean, they've been straight up breast milk, and then when they were nursing, after nursing, when transition, we did use what did we use?
I forget what it's called.
We
Blue something.
we use like a rice flour with vitamins and minerals and goat's milk to transition in. Hey, hello from New York. Thank you for joining us. That's it. They're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll take one. Whose is this?
That would be Lily.
So this is Lily's. So we feed our dogs in the kennel. I'll show you guys. Hi, Lily. Inside. Go. Inside. Inside. Go. Good girl. Inside. Pretty girl. Oh, come on. Inside. Good girl. And we just close the door until they're done eating. Let me turn off this dryer for a second. Too noisy. So the reason why we feed them this way is that they tend to fight when it comes to eating, and I think that's typical. So we give Lily. This is Lily. They're both old English bulldogs, and so they're actually eating kind of slow. Normally they would scarf their food down, which is kind of a concern with bulldogs because they have a more flat nose and they tend to get gassy when they eat too quickly and they get stomach pains and thank you, Dan. I appreciate it, brother. We'll go to Mahina in just a second. So Mahina eats a little bit slower sometimes. Hi, pretty girl. So they have raw beef, raw chicken, chicken gizzards, peas, carrots, fresh cilantro, pumpkin, celery. Lily's almost done. Almost done, pretty girl. So you can see how good their skin coat is. Are you all done, pretty girl? The thing about feeding them raw fruits and fresh vegetables and things like this, they don't require as much water. Are you all done, pretty girl? Yeah, you gotta wait till she's done, okay? You just burpy. Huh? So they don't require as much water. When you give them dog food and kibble, they tend to be more dehydrated just by the type of food that it is. You figure your kibble is dried, processed food, where this is just it's moist and it's straight up like organic raw foods. I don't recommend anybody giving their dog food. What how we feed them? We obviously spend a lot of money on these dogs, so we feed them twice a day, and we do get them treats in between as well. Are you all done? You all done? Okay, we're gonna let her out. They do have chew toys. This is a beef hide, which kind of it it helped their puppies, so it helps eliminate their need to bite on stuff somewhat. But as you can see, they've bitten our dinner table out here. See, it's all chewed up. So we're putting chili pepper on it. Hopefully, it helps alleviate them from having to bite that. Hi, pretty girl. She wants to eat her sister's food. Let's go find the wipes. Can somebody bring me the wipes? We try to wipe there. Hi, pretty girl. Hi. Are you all done, Mahina girl?
I think there's might be. We're using some on here.
Is it right here? Oh, it is. Come here, Lily girl. Come here, Lily. Gotta wait for her mouth. She don't like to get her mouth. Come here. Come here, pretty girl. Sit. Gotta wipe her up. She don't like to get wiped. No. Okay, all done. All right, let's let Mahina out. Come on, Mahina. Are you all done? They're both gonna sniff each other's bowls. Hey, Roger, how you doing? Wipe them out. Sit. Come here. Sit. They're still trying to train them. They're not quite fully trained yet. Come here, girls. Come here. Oh, okay. No, no. Hi, pretty girl. Yeah, they're beautiful dogs. We love them. Come here. Sit. This is Mahina. So uh, they're both merle. The color is like a merle, chocolate tri-merle. I think is the actual color. They always fight over this one bone. Hey, hey, hey. What are you doing? What are you hiding from? And that's actually she is our miracle doggy. My wife had to do CPR on her when she was born. We delivered our puppies back in August of last year. For those of you that were following me, you may have been on that journey with us. You see how they're chewing the base of this table here? So we had to put chili pepper on there. Come here, Mahina. Come here, pretty girl. What you doing? Let's show off your skin color. Huh? Show off your coat. Look at you. Look at you, pretty girl. Look at you. Look at you. Huh? So we had a litter of 10, and these dogs they're not cheap. It costed us a lot of money just to breed them and to raise them. We sold 8 out of the 10 were sold, or 7 out of the 10 were sold. They're very expensive dogs. You notice they didn't drink any water yet. So when you give your dogs raw food, they need very little water. They don't need a lot because they get a lot of their H2O from the foods they eat. Come here, Mahina. Gideon or Zoe. I'm gonna show you guys. Come here. You guys got ouch. Oh, these dogs are heavy. They're like 40 pounds, I think. Oh, she just stepped on my leg. It hurt. Do we have any more salmon treats? You guys gave it all away. Can I have like 6 of them and keep it secret? I don't want them to see it. You guys want some mum? You want some mums? Dave had 2 big fights, and that was pretty nerve wracking because when these dogs when they fight for real, they man Lily would not let go of Mahina at all. No matter I whacked her, I hit her like her jaw was just like. If you know anything about these breeds, their history is bull baiting. So get down. Put your foot in front of the chest so they know you got something. No, give me all 6. No, sit. No, sit. Good girl. No, you're not coming over here. No, no, no. Sit. This dog. No, no. What the heck? Stop it. Sit. Good girl. I just gave you 2. What the heck? Cheater. He's a cheater. No. Sit. Sit, Mahina. Good girl. No, you stay. Good girl. You've been patient. You're such a good girl. You've been a patient girl. Good job. All done. Look at you. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. This is our lovely, lovely dog. She's the, her love language is physical touch. Thank you, Sherry. They're Old English Bulldog. So if you know anything about bulldogs, the English bulldogs are the shorter, more stocky. Um, that's what we originally wanted, but after researching the breed, we found that English bulldogs have typically a shorter lifespan. They live 8 to 10 years, and they have hip dysplasia or hip issues. They typically, not always, but they typically can't give birth naturally. So Old English bulldogs are basically how they originally imagined them to be back in the day. Now she's got, you can see a little bit more of her pit bull terrier pulling out because of the longer snout. Bulldogs tend to have a very flat nose, and that, as cute as that is, it's kind of cruel in a way for in our opinion, because they have breathing issues. Whenever you hear a dog struggling to breathe just by walking, that's a problem for me anyway. So yeah, these are Old English bulldogs, and uh, the original mix of a bulldog generates from a mastiff line. But you can see they have a more pronounced draw. Come here, what you want, pretty girl? I mean, I love the dogs. I don't disrespect anybody that has them because I would love to have. I just, these dogs will live anywhere from 12 to 14 years, whereas an English bulldog can be anywhere from 8 to 12, 8 to 10 really. So some people don't like these colors. They rather go for what they call it conformation and all that. But they, their mom was super muscular. The dad not so much, but it's okay. So Lily is definitely gonna have a much wider chest, but I can see Mahina is gonna have a much bigger draw. She won't have that snub nose as most bulldogs do. So this is Mahina. You can still see a little bit of a bulldog to hang over a little bit. Come here. They're both going to be pretty massive as far as their chest and their. They're 7 months old. We delivered them. Um, the mother was a natural childbirth or childbirth natural birth, and Lily came out stillborn. So we had to. My wife revived her, so she's like one of our favorite puppies. Yeah, these colors are very beautiful. They're not cheap. Like if you were to buy them, like we did try to sell Mahina for around 7,500, and of course 2020 was a challenging year, so not we didn't sell Mahina, and which is good because we kind of enjoy her. She's our family now, part of our family. But you can see that the tricolor. So thank you, Madam, Madam France. So they have what they call tricolor Merle. Basically, it's three colors. So they got the white socks, the brown, and I believe they call them blue tri Merle, especially her. But you can see the difference in the chest. Well, the thing is, like some people say we overprice them. Well, that's really up to you. If you feel your dogs are worth it, you got a good bloodline, and you spend a lot of money to not everybody agrees with us, but that's fine. You know, we're not here to judge anybody what they charge for their dogs. These dogs do sell anywhere from six to 10 with a very good bloodline. But we sold one for I don't disclose who we sold it to, but we did sell one of our puppies for 3 grand. You know, but the other colors, if they're very kind of a rare or harder color to get, obviously we charge more for it. You don't see a lot of bulldogs with that color scheme. Hey, guys, they're still little kids. They play like so. They're 7 months, still 7 months old. You coming over here? You coming over here? I must be base. Ouch! The funny thing is, this is not even Mahina's ball. Mahina don't like the ball. She's only doing it because I don't know. Sometimes they. So Lily gets really jealous. Thank you, Madam France. Lily gets really jealous. She don't like when we give attention to one dog at all. But you can see how big their feet are. Their feet are going to be really big. It's already big for a puppy, but their paws are going to be like almost the size of my hand. How's the weather in LA? Stop biting her. She's trying to bite her leg. See how they bite your leg? Hey, Zoe, when do they normally go doo-doo? By half an hour, an hour? You're in Orange County? Nice. Orange County is huge. Hey, puppy, puppy. Hi, pretty girl. Ouch. Ouch. She keeps stepping on my leg. Stop stepping on my leg. This is our doggies. So they're not house dogs. All they are, we do keep them outdoors, but this is our little patio for them. Oh, there. So you worked in pet nutrition. Oh, did you see what we fed them? So we feed them twice a day. We feed them raw beef, raw. Sometimes we used to give them steak when we could afford it, but it's too expensive. But we give them hamburger. Sometimes we give them 70%. Actually, today was the first time we give them 70%. Normally we give them either 80 or 90% lean, and then we give them. I'll show you what we give them. We mix it up. We don't give them completely raw, but I'll show you guys. So our house is a mess. So we give them taro. I'm cooking some taro, and we're gonna probably give that to them tomorrow. This is more Polynesian. We're gonna try some Polynesian flavors for them. Um, then we got fresh cilantro. We give them raw salmon. We give them 2 or 3 pieces per meal. The reason for this is it's good for their skin, and it's the omega 3s are straight from the fish, and then it's also good for their skin too. So if you have dogs with allergies, it's better to give them things like this. We do get them. Did you give them spinach today, Jasmine? And normally we give them spinach. And then tomorrow I think we're going to add some turkey. I think we might add turkey tomorrow. And then so what is this? Oh, this is raw pork. This is raw chicken gizzards. So we give them, I don't know, 3 or 4 pieces of this as well. What else do we give them? I think that's it. And then we do give them not sour cream. What is that white stuff we give them again? Yogurt. So that's kind of an idea of what we give them. Anything else we give them? No, that's it. So I bought a whole piece of salmon, and what I did was I cut it up into cubes, and so we freeze and we defrost as we need. So it's brought in fresh. We cube it up, and then we mix it up when we need it. Matter of fact, I'll take this out because we need some for tomorrow. Yeah, it's not cheap, but our dogs are not cheap either. So let me check this taro. Probably another 5 minutes. Timer. Where's the timer? Timer. Hey, Shirley. Finishing up a taro. That's for our dogs tomorrow. What breed are they? They're Old English bulldogs. We'll go back out there again. Hey, get out of the trash. What are you guys doing? Our doggies. You guys want to say hello? Say hi, pretty girl. Say hi, pretty girls. Hi, pretty girls. No. You gotta get rough with them. Sometimes. Oh, get down. Stop getting my face. Ouch. That is good. I think he's in Arkansas right now. Or Arizona. This girl. She's such a ham. You too, but you get jealous. So this is making it up for those of you that remember Mahina when she was born. I post pictures of them on Instagram and Twitter, or more actually Instagram. Yeah, they're heavy. I mean, like they're like at least 40 pounds right now, and they're 7 months old. So they probably could be heavier, but we don't overfeed them. We want them to be able to run and play. Most bulldogs, if you notice, once they don't really run around that much, typically, and a lot of times they're overweight. Stop stepping on my. Just stop stepping on my leg. What the heck, silly goose? What the heck you doing? She's got a spot right here. Yeah, she's fatter than Mahina. You can feel the fat in her skin. Mahina is more lean, but I think that's also her genetic pull too. She's more like the. Stop licking my leg. These dogs. My goodness. They're very muscle puppies. So pit bull rescue. If we had the time and energy, we would probably go for. I really like the exotic bullies, but pit bulls have kind of gotten a bad name here in Hawaii. Just the breeders, and it's hard to find a good breeder out here. Somebody just farted. You guys are stink. You're stinky winky. You know that? You're so stinky winky. You're so stinky winky. You notice they have a little bit longer snout than your English bulldog. And that's because they're. Oh, you did? But you notice their snout's a little bit longer. That actually, if you notice, they're not struggling to breathe. Their mom had a shorter snout, more of a push-in nose, and she had a hard time breathing whenever she would run. So it's debatable what you want. I kind of like this. I think I would like to have a little bit shorter snout, but man, they're beautiful. We're happy. They're beautiful. They're our babies. Yeah, Lily girl. Yeah, pretty girl. She's got a cherry eye. If you notice, if you know what cherry eye is, dogs have I think two eyelids. So we gotta either get surgery or we gotta get. Oh, that's a beautiful. Let me look at the profile picture real quick. I think I am following you just because I like that picture. I think I remember. Let me see. Oh, I have to wait till after the broadcast to click on. Yeah, man, I love bulldogs. All types of bulldogs. I'm not a big fan of the Frenchies, although they are beautiful. I just don't like everybody that has a Frenchie. Like they're cute and everything. I don't know. It's just not my. I don't like the ears. Yeah, once they bite somebody and it's bad, it's not a good thing. Typically, especially if it gets bloody, they typically will put them down, right? Now, now they've bitten each other and drew blood. Lily bit Mahina so bad one time, not so bad, but she was bleeding. They were fighting. It was a real fight. Are you guys ready to make poopies? Are you ready to make poopies? Somebody was asking about the color scheme. They're blue trimerals. You can see the difference in the. We called her Mahina because when she was born, she resembled the moon. So in Hawaiian, uh, moon is Mahina is moon. And we were kind of concerned about her snout. We're gonna do DNA testing. I think once they're old enough, we want to see some of their features kind of fill out. We're hoping that they both fill out. I'm pretty sure the way we're feeding them, they're gonna fill out pretty good. Her chest is already getting wide. What's the matter, you itchy girl? Her coat's a little bit shorter hairs than Mahina. Mahina's hair is a little bit longer. But she's such a loving doggy. She's our she's a pretty girl. Yeah, you're a pretty girl. Show them your snout. her jaw or her cheekbones are definitely gonna fill out. If you've seen her mom, the cheekbones are gonna get. We don't have bully sticks. I have beef hide that we give them. We're trying to get them to stop biting the chair because, man, look. I mean the table. Sorry, but they're puppies. Are you breeding? No, we did breed uh one time last year, and I don't know if we'll ever do it again because it's crazy. Just the amount of money that it costs. Yeah, we try to give them. I have beef bones too that I give them. The big thick ones, they have bone marrow inside. They love that. But once they're done with the bone marrow, they don't really chew on it anymore. But the beef hide, they'll chew on it. You see her cherry eye? We're gonna have to either push it in or get surgery for it. Hopefully, no surgery. But that's their eyelid popping out of there. They call that cherry eye. It's kind of common in bulldogs, but so we'll figure out what we're gonna do. I was gonna try to do it myself, but she's still young. She doesn't like when I hold her head still. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, pretty mother girl. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, Mike. They're old English bulldogs. They're puppies still yet. They're only 7 months. Ouch! Stop stepping. Oh, stop stepping on my leg. She keeps stepping on my leg like it's normal. It's not normal. Oh, let me zoom in on me. You can kind of see. So far we've been fortunate they haven't gotten fleas. We do give them the medications they take. I forget what it's called, but we do deworm them and we have all that pills and stuff like that. But yeah. So they sleep in here at night, and then it's time to they come out. We're trying to train into where this is where they sleep and this is where they eat, and it helps. It eliminates that competition. So if you don't know anything about dogs, like they'll steal from each other. And, you guys ready to go shishi? You guys ready to go shishi? Look at her teeth. You can see her teeth. You showing off your teeth? Look at that. Look at you. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of stuff we give them. So when we bred our the mom, she had 10 puppies, and I think we spent at least 7 grand in everything from food for the mom to vet care, supplies. Thank you, Madam Friends, appreciate it. It's not cheap, and then you got if you do health checks, those aren't cheap either. You know, Harry Potter. I may have to. It's coming up soon, right? What are you doing? Hey Lane, how are you? Good to see you on here. Yeah, I'm gonna have a Perry apocalypse. Ouch! What the heck? What are you? Oh. So mom is with the original breeder where we got her from. That was kind of a messy situation for us, but we live and learn. But which is good because we can't. There's no way we could have three dogs. Hey, itchy. good to see you, Lee. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you guys watch the beginning. You guys can kind of see what our dogs eat. We haven't fed them. We've never given them kibble. They've never. Our puppies have never had dog food ever. Like they've never had processed foods, with the exception of treats and stuff like that. But they only eat raw foods. That's all they eat. Raw beef, raw chicken, carrots, celery, cilantro, um, whatever fresh veggies we can find. We get them fresh salmon. Um, we may transition to kibble if it's a good brand, depending on because it's very expensive to feed them. Like we'll spend, um, shoot, I don't know if I can even itemize it, but to buy beef for them, it's at least $100 every 2 weeks. So I think we spend probably $200 a month just on raw beef for them. But raw chicken is good for them too. If you give them like the drumsticks, they love. Hey, what the heck? Ouch! Stop stepping on my leg. This Lily. Ow. Oh! Stop stepping on my. You like lickings, huh? You like lickings. I haven't tried wild boar. I don't know where to get it from. This girl, you trouble me. Stop stepping. Whoa. Whoa. She's a troublemaker. Stepped on my leg like 10 times. It's always scratches on my leg. No. She's more gentle. She's more aware. So she just comes right up on me. And I think we're pretty much happy with the way they're growing. So, can you just sit? I want to show off your chest. Ouch! Go hunting. Ouch. You can see Mahina's not as muscular as, but she's more. She probably can run faster. But let me show you guys Mahina. Watch when Mahina turns around. Show off your chest. Come here. Come here. Mahina, you want to scratch you? You can scratch your head. We may breed these dogs, but I'm not sure yet. It's so much work. It really is. But you can see her shoulders. They're not really showing off her chest. You make it pretty girl? Huh? Look at you. Wild chickens. We have a lot of wild chickens here, that's for sure. They have this thing for licking my sock. I don't know what it is about licking my socks. Can't wait to show these guys off when they get fully grown. See her cheek muscle right here? Look at him. You have a big jaw. I think Lily's kind of the alpha, but she's just more aggressive. She's more protective. Lily is the one that will bark when someone comes to her house or when something doesn't belong. So she's more alpha in that respect. But Mahina's not a lay down either. Like when they got into a fight the other day, like a really bad fight, she would not let go of like that inner bulldog came in, like just she would not let go. It's kind of scary if you don't know what to do. Like, they're not a problem like how they are in Texas. Hawaii's been hunting pigs as part of our, so in certain areas, I'm sure it is, but it's not like how it is in the mainland, not like in Texas. But you can see the traditional bulldog with the skin and the folds popping over right here. See that? But Lily has definitely got more of a wrinkly skin. See that? Whereas Mahina's got more of a leaner face. But I don't think her jaw is going to be as big as Mahina's. I don't think. I love her ears. When she was first born, man, I was so in love with the ears. She don't have a long tongue like the mom, but she does have a tongue. Yeah, pretty girl. You're so beautiful. No, stay here, Amy. Stay here. Okay. True, free food. What do you want? Okay, okay, okay. They're so funny. The thing about bulldogs, they have stink farts, and they fart a lot, but not as much when we. No, so this is where they live. They live on a. We have a patio for them, but we keep them in the camp. But they are very well kept dogs. Like, yeah, I would love to have them in the house with us, but I think, yeah, it's not easy having them. And they're puppies, So we got 4 children. So whose facts are toxic? Could I kill a chicken? That's a good question. If you're talking about like the way they process them, probably not. Or the farts are toxic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The farts are definitely. Yeah. Now, I would definitely. I've been in the presence when they kill chickens, but I don't know if I could do it myself. If if we lived a lifestyle like that, then definitely, I'm sure it would be no problem. We have two. We have two puppies. We actually delivered them from birth. We had a litter of 10, and these are the ones that we kept. Hawaii's uh, bulldog market is much higher than it is in the mainland, and a lot of people don't understand that. And for us personally, like if you know how much it cost, like just to live here, it's a lot more expensive. Food here is more expensive. So I I've never heard of anybody selling a bulldog less than 3,000 and making some decent profit. I mean, it's not about money, but you can't give dogs away. You can't be paying people to take your dogs away either. You gotta. you know. She's got a beautiful face. They both do, but she's got that. Look at that face. Yeah, pretty girl. Look at you. They're ready to go outside, so I'm gonna end the broadcast for now. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see what they ate, um, watch the beginning when I end the broadcast. Come here, Lydia. Come here. Oh, they were. Come here. Come here. Come here, pretty girl. Yeah. You want some honey, honey? All right, guys. I'm gonna end it for now. And if you guys want to see what they ate, watch the replay in the beginning. You can kind of see the foods that they ate. So, thank you for being here. Hope you guys have a blessed rest of your week. It is officially Wednesday. It is Wednesday. So, hope you guys have a blessed evening. I'll see you guys on my next one. As I always say, love you guys. God bless you guys. We hope. Aloha and mahalo. Chew. All right, guys. Aloha. Say bye. Bye, little girl.